So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll cover another amazing lab, that is create and test a document processor. First of all, click on start lab and just open the console incognito window like this. And if you are new to this channel, like the video and subscribe the channel. Now let's get started. And here if it getting automatically signed here, but if it asks for username and password, check the lab for it. Now here, first of all, we need to enable some APIs. From here, just go to API services and library. Now here, sometimes what happens, the API is enabled by default and sometimes you have to enable it. So come to task number 1, copy the API name carefully from here to here. Now once you have copied, you have to just paste over here and hit enter. Now here, you have to just, if you see manage, you don't have to enable the API, but here in my case it is not enabled, so I have to just click on enable option, and once I click on enable option, the API will be enabled as soon as possible. Now let's activate the Cloud Shell, because we'll be proceeding all the steps in the Cloud Shell, some steps in the Cloud Shell and some on the basically manually. Now click on continue and just authorize in the Cloud Shell like this. So once the Cloud Shell is ready, we will move forward to the next step. So just wait for the Cloud Shell to activate. Finally, the Cloud Shell is ready and the API is also enabled. So now what you can do here, as I said earlier, if manage option is there, you have to just enable the API. Okay, how you have to enable? You have to just go to that API and services and check whether it's enabled or not. Now as we have enabled the API, you can check the score for task number 1. You'll definitely get the score. Now second part, we have to just create a processor, basically a processor named form parser, and we have to upload a PDF on it. Now from the navigation menu, if you are able to find, you can just select it like this if you are able to find, and in case here it's not visible, what you can do is you can just go to the search box and type document AI. Just type the document AI and select the one. This one you have to select, just click over it and wait for the page to fully open. Meanwhile, minimize the Cloud Shell. Now here click on explore processor. So just click on explore processor. Now here you have to just scroll down. As you can see here, form parser is here. You have to click on it. Now for the processor name, always check the lab instruction from task number 2 and region also. So if the region is same as per the lab instruction, you have to just click on create. Now here we have to just download this file to our local system. Right click, open in incognito, it will be downloaded. You have to just download it. Now here you have to just scroll down and upload the similar file, basically the same file you have to upload which you have just now downloaded. Basically the file you have downloaded, you have to just upload it. Click on this and just select the file which you have just now downloaded, the form file. Okay, now here you have to just upload it like this. Just navigate where you have downloaded and here you have to just select the form ID. Okay, once you have selected, it will show analyzing the document and it will be updated within few seconds. So just wait and you can just check the score. You'll definitely get the score without any issue. Now from here you can open a personal notepad or any online notepad. In my case, I am using the online notepad. You can use a personal notepad also. There is no restriction. So here basically you have to export the basically which ID? Processor ID. Yes. If from processor ID, you have to just select, go to back, and here you can see over here. If you are unable to see, you can just open the document AI again. Now here, first of all, just copy this, and for processor ID, you have to just, you can see name and below ID. Just copy it carefully. Come over here and just replace it like this. Once you have replaced, now what you need to do, you have to open VM instance. So from here just select compute engine, and if it is not visible, you have to just type compute engine and just open like that. Now from here you have to click on the VM instance section. Just click on it. Now once you have clicked on it, what you need to do, you need to activate it in your SSH session. Do you have two methods? You can just click on the SSH directly or just use this down arrow and open view gcloud command. Just click on it and run in Cloud Shell. Now here you don't have to do anything except typing, basically hitting enter. Just hit enter and let me increase the font size because I came to know many people are doing with mobile only. Now type Y and hit enter. Now you have to hit enter twice. Yes, you heard it right. You have to hit enter twice And then if you see like this, that means your VM instance is connected in your Cloud Shell. Now first step is that you have to export the processor ID. For that, come to the notepad and just paste over here. Now you have successfully exported the processor ID. Now if you want to view the processor ID, you can just run the echo command, and this is about the basic processor ID. Now here just export the project. You have to export all things one by one. Now we have to create a service account. Now many people are facing issues while creating this service account because lab takes time to update the basically provisions the resources. So now chances are there, as you can see we got this error, but no need to worry, we will definitely debug it and fix it. So now what you need to do, you need to run this command again. Okay, you have to just do one thing. First of all, reload the browser, because sometimes what happens, files are also not fully loaded, even commands also. So you need to just try to reload once again and come back again to the permission section. Now here what you need to do, here you have to just copy it again and paste over here like this. So let's see whether we get the output. Again we are getting this kind of output, so you have to first again just export these values. Okay, you have to export these values once again, and then once you have exported it, you have to run the second command also. So let's try to check it. So as you can see, we got the output. Right, so this lab is little bit lengthy and tricky, so you need to just follow like I have done, and you will definitely get the score. Now let's run one by one each command. So just run it. So basically this is the official method to complete the lab. You have to follow each and every step. Now we are downloading the sample form to our VM instance. So when you'll run this, it will download from the cloud storage to our VM instance. Now run this one, and then just check the score for the authenticate API. Now we have to make a synchronous process document request. So just run it, and chances are there you may get this kind of error, and basically it's not an error. So if you try to check the score, you may get some kind of error. Basically the last three tasks are having some issues, so you have to just rerun again. Basically if you face error, you have to just repeat the same task. So when you try to check the score, you can see here we are getting this kind of error. So how to get rid of this kind of error? What you need to do, you need to come above again, and just from here you can see this point number 1, you have to just export it. Okay, let me show you how you have to do. If you try to check, you are not getting the score, and if you are trying this command also, you are getting the error. Now here you have to just come over here and just copy it and paste over here. Now chances are there you will definitely get the score. Now next step is that you have to just run this sudo command again, and here once the sudo is run, you have to just run this one to view the results. So you can see we got the output, and that's how we are doing the lab. Now I think there is one more, the last task. So you have to just again copy this. Basically we are configuring our VM instance again, and we will be reviewing the Python document. Okay, so just run it, and it will take some time, so wait for it. You have to just run it, and in case you haven't subscribed the channel yet, do subscribe it and like the video too. So this one is also executed. Now what you need to do, you need to come over here, wait a second, and check the score. Now after that we have to run the document AI Python code. So just paste over here like this. Once you have exported the project ID and AP application, and then we are running this. Okay, synchronous doc ai.py. So once you get the output, you can check the score, and if you haven't checked the channel, do check the channel and subscribe the channel too. That's how we completed the lab. Thank you guys, have a great day ahead.